What's up guys, it's Slow GLS here. I'm testing out the GoPro camera here, and I'm going to do a quick video how-to on changing the tranny fluid on the Hyundai Elantra. First thing is you should know here is Hyundai takes special tranny fluid. You cannot use anything else but what is called from the factory, which is what you're seeing here. I usually do it about once to twice a year. I'm a little harder driver than most. And so I just generally buy a case of it right from the dealer. As you can see, 12 bottles in here, so that should last you quite a bit of time. Bottles look like that. You can also get it at any Kia store, Mitsubishi store too will have it. It does not have to specifically be Hyundai stuff, but just has to be SP3 fluid. Next thing you want to do is gather. First of all, you want to get the car in a level field here. As you see, I just backed it in the garage. Get the car up a little bit, and you're going to want some basic hand tools. Right now, I don't have a 24mm socket per se, but I have these really awesome Matco oil filter socket sets, and this is a 24mm right here. Got yourself a ratchet, and then what you want to do is we're going to go under the car here once it's jacked up, and right under here there is a 24mm bolt. That's what we're going to pull. Get yourself a... Alright guys, we're back here. So like I said before, you're going to want a drain pan, you're going to want your ratchet and your socket. Depending on if it's ever been done or not, it might be kind of a pain in the ass. I went ahead and loosened it already, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. So, like I said, I loosened it up already, and all you got to do is just loosen it. This is a magnetic bolt here, so if there's any shavings or anything, they're going to be on the magnet on this bolt here. So, may want to clean that off if you can. And there she goes. And I dropped it. But yeah, as you can see, the fluid's not too terrible, but we all know these automatics aren't the greatest thing in the world. But if you just keep up on the proper maintenance of these things, like flushing the fluid out, you shouldn't have too big of an issue. Some of you may or may not know, this is actually the second transmission that's been in this car. This transmission, when we put it in, had about 86,000 miles on it. So it's not in too terrible shape, and I'm kind of impressed with the fluid color, so that's good. So while this is draining, it's a good time to open the hood and locate your dipstick. Transmission dipstick. It's right here. Should be red. It says AT oil. Go ahead and just take that out and discard it. And when we go to put the new fluid in, we're going to utilize the dipstick hole right there. So just let that drain out. 10-15 minutes. No big hurry there. And then all you got to do is refill. Alright guys, we're back. We're back once more here. I'm going to show you how to fill and replace the plug on the transmission here. Kendra, come here. So what I did is I went ahead and I cleaned the bolt off real nice. Got all the burrs off of it. It wasn't really that bad. Wiped it down and everything. And then right here, Kendra. So what you're going to want to do is just after about 10 or 15 minutes, just let it drain out. And just reinstall the bolt. Doesn't have to be like, oh my god, Superman tight. Just, it's got to be tight so it doesn't leak, just like a oil pan drain bolt. So take your tools, get it on there. Good enough. Good enough for me. And also, one thing you might want to do too is, while it's draining out, you may want to lower the jack or lower how the car is sitting up in the air to even out the transmission so you get all the fluid. By doing this, you're only going to get about like I said, about half the oil, or about 4 quarts. The torque converter still holds about 6 quarts of oil, so you know, if you do it twice a year, you'll pretty much flush all the fluid out. So you know, you guys can do what you want, but just a little how-to on how to do it. And then, like I showed you here, grab a new bottle, open it,
Already open bottle now?
and just add in. Take it easy with this because it is going to have time to release the air and everything, so it might make a little bit of a mess, but other than that, it's real simple, just like changing oil. Like I said, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just hit me up and I will do the best I can to answer them. Have a nice day.